Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today I finally want to talk to you guys about alliances. This is something that I've kind of touched on from time to time in different videos, but I want to go in depth about alliances. I want to shout out, of course, my alliance, Fury's Left Eye, from having my back from the beginning. And I also want to talk about maybe the future of alliances and how they can open this game up to more features, more content, and make this game even more innovative and special than it already is. So, what is an alliance, guys? Well, an alliance is something you can join, I believe, after level 5 in the game. And like I did in my new players experience video, once you get to level 5, it will prompt you and say, hey, you should check out alliances. They're pretty fucking cool. So basically you join an alliance. It's basically like a guild, except the name is different. You have different members of your team on your alliance. Hopefully your alliance fills up quickly because you have a maximum of, I believe, 30 spots available. But maybe I'm wrong. No, we actually you unlock up to 40 when your alliance reaches the maximum level. But once you first open up an alliance, or if you join an alliance that's low level, then you will be only at 30 slots. So right off the bat, guys, the alliance will provide you with an alliance bonus. This bonus will change based on the level of the alliance. But as you can see, guys, the max level alliance has a crazy bonus. Hero XP 20%, gold gain 20%, and all of these, stats that will buff your characters and that will apply to all of the different game modes. Now, you do need to be careful, guys. At lower levels of alliances, these bonuses like dodge, skill cooldown will not always apply to every single game mode. So you have to read these carefully. See, I can see that it goes all the way down to World Boss Raid, but in a lot of cases, the lower level alliances don't offer that that bonus to World Boss Raids and stuff like that. And that's something to keep in mind and to consider if you're watching videos of mine or you're watching videos of other people and they seem to be doing a lot better than you can with the same character, with the same gear. Well, if your alliance is level 15 and theirs is level 30, that's going to make an absolute monster difference between what they can do and what you can do. Like just in the skill cooldown alone, that's 15%. That's bananas. Okay? So keep that in mind, guys, but that's honestly one of the best reasons to join an alliance. The second best reason I would say to join an alliance, guys, is for the alliance battle. You cannot participate in alliance battle every day if you don't join an alliance. That's kind of goes without saying. And the alliance battle, like we've talked about before, guys, you get dimension debris, you get clear tickets, you get bios, you get shit tons of gold. Okay, you get so many good things from alliance battle. And it doesn't take that much effort to gear some teams and some rosters for Alliance Battle while you're also gearing for World Boss, because there's so much overlap, low-key of course. And so yeah, I think Alliance Battle is huge, and it's something that, you know, new players should get on as soon as they can. Find a guild that will accept you, find an alliance that will accept you even. Get in there, start leveling up, start playing Alliance Battle. Even if your score is bad, you're still getting those results and you're still learning the patterns and getting more confident with the game and that game mode in that funky ass arena. Another really good part about alliances is, of course, these daily and weekly achievements. You're getting an extra surplus or an extra resource for energy, and I know that new players are so starved for energy, so this is super important for them to keep going, to keep having that energy to use on missions, story mode, special missions, etc. So this is really important, and it's something that you should not forget to collect every day as long as your alliance is achieving the daily requirements for the daily achievement. And if they're not, you should probably look into getting another alliance. Now, just before I go on, I do want to say when you leave an alliance, there's a 24-hour like holding period before you can join another alliance. That's to stop noobs or assholes from kind of jumping alliances as they see fit. Of course, top players can still kind of hold alliances hostages, or they can, you know, play favorites by jumping every 24 hours. They obviously lose a day of alliance battle, but if alliances were ever a serious and competitive enough arena for big teams and you know big players, then that could become something that Netmarble needs to look at and maybe extend the period to 48 hours or something like that. But anyways, it shouldn't be an issue for most new players because you should just join an alliance that's at a decent level. I would say at least like 15, maybe 20 if you're lucky, and then go from there. Of course, if you know someone who already plays the game and they can get you into their alliance, perfect. You could probably jump into a high alliance right off the bat. But obviously be aware that a high level alliance with mostly veteran players will not want to accept you if you just started, because they're worried that you're not going to contribute. And the contributing is probably the third most important thing about the alliance. So it tracks your contributions every day. Don't judge me, I haven't contributed. Obviously my day just rolled over recently, but in general I don't contribute as much as I used to. I don't run story missions that much. I don't accumulate a lot of XP. All my characters are max. But for lower level people who are not yet, max on all the characters, they should be contributing a lot of points. In my heyday, I was contributing close to 20,000 points per day or more. And that's really good because you get rewards. You not only get the accumulated contribution rewards, which I've already gotten, but you also get these daily rewards. And I've talked about this before. It's a source of clear tickets. 30 clear tickets, clear tickets is a lot, guys. So that's something that you can get just by playing the game normally as you would, but you're doing it within the confines or within the sphere of the alliance. It's really, really good. Of course, guys, the last thing I think to mention that's really important about an alliance is the friendships you can make and the bond that you can grow within your enjoyment of this game. Okay, I know it's kind of cheesy or it sounds kind of stupid, but I have met some people, not personally met them, but I have spoken to some people about the alliance and about the game through my alliances that I've been in. And if it's a WhatsApp group or it's a some kind of whatever other kind of chatting group over the internet, it's really cool, and you get to talk to people about strategies. You get to devise new ideas and new methods. When World Boss came out, my alliance was buzzing about World Boss, trying this strategy, trying that strategy, this team, that team, and all of that additional talk and all of that additional support and encouragement really helped me to tackle those world bosses when I felt like, shit, man, I can't do this. This is too hard. I should just bury my head in the sand. I honestly thought of just giving up on it, and I did give up on it for a while, but then other members of my alliance, shout out to my alliance leader especially, they started clearing them and they started showing me that I didn't really need crazy ass cards or some kind of voodoo magic to clear it. I just needed to get my strategy down and stop being a lazy asshole with my movement patterns and stuff like that. Let's check out the dimension. Oh, I got absolutely shafted. No debris boys today, guys, but that's what I get for posting this video late, so I do apologize. But guys, those are my thoughts on the alliances right now. I think it's absolutely imperative that new players get into alliances as soon as they can. And you know what, guys, even if you plan on leaving the alliance, talk to the people in your alliance, get to know them, put yourself out there. You can make a better bond with other players when you do that, and that can open you up to joining better alliances down the road. Of course, if you're having trouble finding an alliance, you can always search on the internet, Reddit, YouTube, stuff like that, and try to find one. I don't have a dedicated source for you guys, but I'm sure you're smart enough to surf on the interwebs, as they're referred to, and go through those series of tubes to find your ultimate destination of preference. Last thing I want to say today, guys, is the future of alliances. So we know already alliance tournaments are coming, and of course we know that alliance battles, and of course here with the alliance weekly ranking, this is the most important part for team versus team, or kind of like organic competition. Okay, guys, timeline battle is kind of artificial competition because people can pay crystals to play more and there's some RNG involved, but really the alliance battle weekly rankings are probably the purest form of competition we have in this game, and it's kind of evident, and Netmarble sees it because they're adding to the competition with these tournaments. Okay, it's very important in a game like this, and important for the longevity, and important for the whales and the players who are super veterans. It's important to introduce things that keep them competitive amongst each other. That's a really good way of making the game feel fresh and introducing a lot of content into the game without actually hard coding a lot of content into the game. They don't have to create, new levels. They don't have to create new mobs. They don't have to create new mechanics. They can just reskin an arena or something, have some mobs in there, or no mobs at all, but have some kind of competition. And then because there's a rating system that we, the players, are competing towards and against each other, it's going to organically create competition and create a place where we can go and try to hone our skills just because we want to be better than other people. And that is a reason why a lot of people play this game. It's not why all people play this game, but it is important to a lot of people. And as you guys can see, there is not that much competition going on right now, whether it's because Alliance Battle is not fun enough or if it's because nobody can beat Secret Avengers. But I'm sure, and I imagine, and I hope that with this new Alliance tournament coming out, that it will spur competition from other alliances, and that it will kind of shake things up a little bit, because I think the whole alliance system needs a bit of a shake-up because it's so important and it has so much potential, but it's just not being tapped right now, guys. So those are my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know if your alliance is good or not. Guys, maybe you can even post in the comments if you're looking for people for your alliance, and other people in the comments can holler at you with their ID, and we can get some kind of cool community thing going on, guys. Sorry for having a late video, but you know, real life, guys, it kind of sucks sometimes. So anyways, guys, if you like what you see, I hope to see you again tomorrow. Take care.